first things first, when we think about attraction, we need to think about this format. The most important part of attraction is what? We've already spoken about it briefly. See if you can think of it. The most important thing to consider, if you want to date a 10, you're not a 10, what is the biggest concern you have to worry about? Trust is up there. We're going to deal with it. But if we've got this thing, and we're looking for the window, time. Time is the number one factor of attraction that no one ever talks about. Time. Time is the biggest thing. If you will enjoy time, your attraction skill will go through the roof. I'm good at game because I'm patient. I will wait. Waiting is like killer. If you wait, you'll win. But you can't wait passively and do nothing, right? That's what I'm saying. You can't just wait and be like, well, hopefully it'll work. No, you've got to be deriving it. Like when I'm waiting, I'm still fucking other bitches. Like girls, sorry. Like I'm still, I get carried away when I teach. I don't actually mean bitches, it's just habit. But when I'm hanging out with girls, when I'm waiting for one of them to become available, I'm still gonna have sex with other girls. I'm not gonna like, well, I'm waiting for this one. No, that's stupid. I'm having sex with other girls, but I'm waiting for the right window. So time is the biggest factor. So we need to imagine a line, and that line is time. And at some point in the future, providing time doesn't break, i.e. you don't just say goodbye and lose each other, one of three things will happen. What are the three possible outcomes of dating, of hanging out with a girl? I won't say dating. One of them is obvious, I just said it a bunch of times by accident. One is that you end up dating. That's really easy, right? There is a chance you will end up dating. There are two other outcomes that can happen. What's one of them?
Friend zone.
Friend zone. Yep, that's one of them. So you can hang out long enough and get stuck in the friend zone. What's the third one?
Drift apart.
Yeah, I usually say the third one is she views you as a player. So the third one is usually you've tried to come onto her so much that she's like, you know what, I like you, but we're not friends. Like you need a, like we're on Facebook, but that's where you stay, you know? One of those three things will happen. There are two subcategories that sit between them. One of them is friends with benefits. Friends with benefits is you're in the friend zone, but she'll have sex with you, but she won't date you. So that's like, I like having sex with you, but I don't like people knowing I'm having sex with you because other guys might not date me, right? And then the other version of that is multiple long-term relationships. So she's fucking you and she knows you're fucking other people, but she's okay with it because she doesn't want to lose you, right? So that one's closer to player. You're not as far as like, okay, I'm not going to have sex with you. She will have sex with you, but you don't want to date her, but she's still willing to have sex with you because she doesn't want to lose you. And then the other one is friend with benefits. Let's have sex, but let's not date, right? What shift? I like to think of the straight line always ends up in dating. Dating's in the middle. What shifts us into the friend zone and what shifts us into being a player? One action moves us to the friend zone. One action moves us towards being a player. What makes us be a player? It's the easier one. What makes us say, you know what, I like you, but I need distance because, you know, I don't feel comfortable around you. What did you do to trigger that?
Too aggressive.
You were too aggressive sexually, correct. So if we say the player is down the bottom on this line, you're too aggressive sexually, and she's like, you know what? No, you're a player. What puts you in the friend zone? Not aggressive enough. Rather than it being a passive to the other one, what is the action that you'd be taking that's not aggressive enough? It's not escalating, of course, but what are we doing instead of that? It's the opposite of that.
Being too comforting.
Comforting, yeah. Comfort and sexual escalation, they're the two. You need both. Over time, you have to have both. If you just apply too much of one, you're fucked in the wrong way, okay? You're not fucked. It's so weird how we use that sentence wrong, okay? So if you apply too much comfort because you're worried that you might lose her, you'll end up in the friend zone. And if you apply too much sexual attention, you'll end up, you're a player, I don't want to be with you. So you need both, you have to balance it. Sounds pretty simple, right? Do you know you can almost just go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and that would be accurate? Isn't that weird? Like I could meet a girl and I could just go, here's some comfort, here's some sexual escalation, and it would be okay. You want to see that? Do you want to see how easy it is? Watch this. Imagine I met a girl. I'm gonna do this from the top of my head. I don't have a script, so bear with me. So I meet a girl, and I'm like, oh my god, I reckon, didn't we go to high school together? She's like, oh my god, Jerry did. Yeah, you're in Mrs. Robinson's class. I was. Oh, it's so great to see you. And how's life? How's the friends? How's family? Yeah, so good, so good. Great. What are you doing now? Oh, I'm at university right now. No way. What are you studying? I'm studying psychology. Oh, it's my favorite subject. I'd love to help you with your homework sometime. Okay, yeah, that would be great. Maybe we can go to dinner. We can sit and do some, I don't know if I can do dinner, but like, we could definitely like do some studying if you want to do it. Okay, yeah. Why don't you send me your homework and I'll go through it for you? Okay, sure. Yeah, no problem. I can do that. Okay, great. You're in the friend zone. You just talk yourself straight into the friend zone. Watch this. Same girl. Oh my God, hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm doing great. Damn, I remember you in school. You were that awkward kind of kid, right? Yeah, kind of. Like, look, don't get me wrong. Like, now you're fine. Like, that butt, like, shit. I can barely focus. I'm just staring at it. She's like, okay. You're like, yeah, listen, I was just thinking, like, you've become, like, real hot. I was thinking, like, maybe you and me, we should hang out, go for a date or something. No, thank you. You see it? What if we put them together? They both sound completely surreal, right? It's like, this guy's an idiot, this guy's an idiot. Let's just try it. I made it up as I went along, so I have no idea what this would sound like. But let's try it. Oh my God, hey, don't I recognize you from high school? She's like, yeah, I do. Wait, you were kind of awkward in high school, right? Was that you? She's like, yeah, I kind of was. You're like, hey, but no problem. We were in the Mrs. Robinson's class, right? Yeah, we were. That's great. Listen, don't take this the wrong way. It's just since class, I don't know, like, you're kind of fine now. And she's like, oh, stop it. No, I'm serious. Like I don't know. I'm talking to you, but like, where did you get a butt from? How does this happen? And she goes, no, seriously, I got it from my mom. I go, oh, no, that's badass. And what are you studying in school? I'm studying psychology. No way, that's my favorite subject. I love psychology. She's like, you do? I was like, yeah, it's like my favorite thing. I'd love to, I don't know, maybe catch up over dinner, sit down, have a meal, and we can sit and... Right? You see it? Same fucking lines suddenly doesn't feel so weird when we balance it together. And I appreciate Mike clapping. Thank you, Mike. Right? But you see, you guys, you see what I mean? Like, suddenly it's not so strange. So in a typical world, when we meet the average girl, that's what happens. You can just go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and assuming she's in a window where she can date you, you will just be dating. And that is normal attraction. That's how it works.